The wind howled over the empty slope of Kholat Syakhl that cold night in February 1959. It was not just a storm. It sounded like a living thing, full of anger, ripping at the small yellow tent where 9 young friends from Sverdlovsk hid from the Ural Mountains bite. Igor Dyatlov, the group's strong leader at age 23, lay still in his sleeping bag. His breaths came short and fast. The others moved restlessly around him. Zina Kolmogorova whispered in her dreams next to him. Her dark hair stuck to her face from the frost. Then the steps began. They were heavy and slow, crunching the snow in a circle around their thin shelter. These were not soft wolf prints or drifting snow piles. They felt like the feet of men who had died long ago, now walking to take what the mountain wanted. A rough scrape came next. It was like nails on the tent wall, right by Igor's head. With it came a soft voice, twisted and old. It said names that still belonged to the people inside. The dead mountain did not greet them with kindness. It called them to its endless chase. 3 weeks before, in the smoky rooms of the Ural Polytechnical Institute, the trip felt like a big win for young hearts against the hard Soviet winter. Igor spread out the map on a beat-up wooden table. His finger followed the bold path to Autorten Peak. "We get Category Roman 3 badges for everyone," he said to his friends with a firm voice full of drive. "We name it the 21st Congress Tour, for the party's big win. But it's really ours. Skis cutting the sky. A message from the top to make our teachers mad with envy." Laughter warmed the room, pushing back the January cold that slipped through the walls. Zina, the 22-year-old student of money matters with a walker's tough heart, leaned close with a smile that brightened her keen face. Yuri Krivonishenko, Igor's best friend at 23, hit the table and lit one more Belomorkanal smoke. His schoolwork on heat forgotten, he dreamed of fires at night. Rustam Slobodin, 23 too, the soft-spoken Jewish writer whose lines hit harder than sharp tools, nodded slow. He already built poems in his head about hills that stabbed the sky like blames. The team was a mix of hopes and strength. Alexander Kolvatov, 24, thin and pale like a ghost, looked at the world through his camera. He snapped shots as if holding the world tight would stop it from fading. Lyudmila Dubinina, only 20, burned bright with her machine studies. Her loud laugh fought off worry like a sword. Nikolai Thaybox, Brignoles, 23, wide and full of French fire from his family, told jokes that cut tension like a clean knife. Georgy Doroshenko, the baby at 21 with his kid, like Spark, jumped on his toes, ready to show what he could do. Semyon Zolotaryov stood out at 38, the battle, tough teacher whose skin marks told of Stalingrad fights. His rough voice gave tips on staying alive, mixed with dark bits from wars others had not seen. Yuri Yudin, 21, the doctor with bad joints, made 10 in the group. His pain would soon make him leave with a broken heart. They loaded sleds with dry meat, dark bread, and oil stoves. Their path paper got the OK stamp. The Urals waited, huge and uncaring, or so they thought. The train left Sverdlovsk on January 23. It was a loud metal animal that took them north into the thick woods hold. They packed one car tight. Windows steamed from songs and talks. Yuri Krivonishenko played a make-believe guitar for old people songs. His voice was rough but caught you. Zina sang along, her sound clear and bold. Rustam lifted a flat bottle. "To the wild we beat." Semyon sucked on his pipe. The red light showed deep lines from war. He talked quiet about hills that kept the dead. Not in dirt holes, but caught in rock and white, rising in bad weather to find friends. Lyudmila tapped his arm light. "Save ghost stories for the fire, Semyon. We win with maps and guts, not luck charms." As trees grew thick outside, Igor saw a quick, dark shape in the edge woods. It stood straight and watched, gone when he blinked. He called it light tricks, but a small worry twisted in his chest like early frost hurt. Ivdel met them on the 25th. It was a sad sawtown that smelled of new woodcuts and giving up. They traded for more nails and warm hand covers before riding a truck to Vizhai. That was the last spot where Mansi homes stuck to the wild side like tough roots. The old leader Ivan, his face full of lines and doubt, marked their papers with hard hands. He said Kholat Syakhl, like it burned his tongue, dead mountain, winds that peel your spirit naked and call back the gone ones. Turn now, town people. Zina gave deer meat for trade, her smile melting ice, but Ivan's eyes stayed on Semyon. He saw the lost look of someone who lived through hell. The old walkers do not let strangers pass, the leader said. Over sour tea in his round tent, steam up like shy ghosts, they laughed it away. But Yudin's joints burned with bad signs. That night, under Vizhai's weak lights, Kolvetov took pictures of them against the white nothing. Faces full of weight. One shot had a black spot on the hill line, long and still, but it washed out clean later, leaving just a hint of bad. On January 27, they started north from Vizhai. Skis slid over soft snow with a soft, secret sound. The days opened like a song of holding on. Ice streams shining like silver lines, the weak sun painting trees in soft gold. Each night they set camp in pine spots. Fires popped with stories that tied them close. Zina told of her alone run from a Saiyan snowstorm. She beat death on willpower. Nikolai bragged on fighting bears in the woods. The tale grew big each time. Doroshenko copied stuck-up teachers till eyes watered from laughs, tears freezing on skin. Semyon showed knife throws into tree skins. The point always hit right. Sharp aim beats what you can't see, he said. His eyes swept the growing dark. Yuri Krivonishenko shared smokes like gold bits. The pulls gave short peace from cold's push. Rustam's notebook grew, tops as dark watchers, their way a weak string in big white cloth. Yudin went on through pain, but at a split Mansi path on the 28th, his body said stop. Igor held his friend's hand, felt the shake. Go home, Yuri, we bring the wind for you. Ice tears on Yudin's face as he went south. It watches from high, Igor, a feel like winter's court. The wind seemed to copy his name as he lost in trees. Wrong and mean, now 9, they hit the 23rd Highland on the 31st. They hid extra stuff in snow hole that 8 tents and food hole. Free of weight, they went for Ospia's safe side, but February 1 woke with lies, clouds boiled thick and low. Sight fell to a spin white cover. Maps spun wild like sick hearts. Igor fixed on cold fingers. We slid west to Kholat Syakh's side. Camp here. Fix at first light. Zina's words cut back. Igor, trees are down low. Cover safe. This bare rock asks for trouble. Pride, that blind cover held them. They nailed the tent on hard ice stone. Yellow cloth a brave sign. Inside, lamplight made them look like dark spirits. Ludmilla fixing cloth with tight teeth, Kolvetov rolling film, Semyon sharpening metal to a buzz. Yuri Doroshenko cooked tea, steam twisting like asks, hold on. Nikolai hit cups, but his words rang empty. As they ate sour plants and tough meat, wind talked through holes, secrets not blows, night cut the world. Cold fell to -40, it snuck in like poison, bags ate them, wool and fur a weak wall, tent a bed under attack. Sleep teased, cloth cracked like breaking bones in winds, sticks shaking. Zina's heat held Igor, her fingers locked his. Tell a story, Igor, to push dark away. He made up about wood tamers, but beat stopped. Wind's pulse changed to thumps, foot sounds on hard snow from hilltop, circling slow. Shake. Rustam half woke, light shaking over white faces. No shake, just coming near. Circles got tight. Snow dust fell in cracks like box dirt. Smell of storm rot came. Zina's nails hurt. Breath, near. Big breaths joined, hard and wheezing, matched to steps. Sticks bent under push. Cloth dented like skin to finger. Scrapes sang. Claws cutting marks not seen but felt. Old signs or bad words. Semyon's knife came out quiet, still. Breath fogged the door from out. hot and death sour. Orange leaked, a beat not theirs, eyes looking in, holes that ate light. Soft talks crawled, twisted family. Rustem, Lu, da, choked on cold hurts hate. Madness broke, back wall, now, Igor yelled. Semyon's knife tore cloth in a cut like split skin. Cold blew up, white fire ate them. They spilled out no shoes, socks on snow, coats half on, shoes left in fear rush. Hill dropped below, pines far promise. They ran, slip, grab, a scared line. Marks would show mess later. Mixed socks to bits, pulls of sad, all running from the hurt tent. Zena's arm in Igor's, he pulled her from fall. Her eyes broke stars, what chases, a wind tore answer. Back, shapes peeled from high, pack made big knuckle run. Orange balls bob lights of hate through snow spin. Pain's test, ice rocks hit like fists, purple marks under hits. Rustem hit head on hide stone, blood steamed black. He got up slow, called old words wind ate. They follow, long bad things. Looks showed, edges flicker. Legs spider long, faces scraped to no lip grins. Talks chased, dug in ears, echo calls, feed the hill. Semyon's fights lost. These were Ben's, caught souls, weather-twisted guards. Yuri K and D fell back, breathes rough coughs. Fires save, Yuri D, dropped lights. Sparks ran like scared stars. Tree line took them after long hurt. Big pine like sky claw, they fell in safe side. Scraped wood for Yuri K.'s last light. Flame shook joke to high looks. Branches pulled for fire. Semyon climbed tree to look. Nothing. His down cut. New circle beat, thumps around. Growls to wet laughs. Fun drowned and spit. Slid tree skins. Lights cut leaves. Wait. Ludmiller rocked. Hold gods. Kovatov flashed empty. Lights made ghosts. Balls up. He breathed through roof. Fist lights beat step match. Made creepers. Time bled to fog. Cold's trick joke undressed Yuri D and K. Clothes off in hot dream. Skins bumped clear. Hold failed. Coals died. Fire end. Zena, Igor, Rustem. Slobodin tried uphill. Tent way, reason rope. But snowstorm buried paths. Nothing same. Ghosts hit. Snow face friends. Ask no sound. Break. Dark walker. Body half bare. Skin tight on bones like wires. Coals and cut skull. Slobodin it scratched. Branch hit cracked wrong. Echo long. Pull back to smoke. Crowd grew. Bad things chant. Taken by rock. All up goers. A light came thief gray. Suck color 5 left. Semyon, Ludmilla, Kovatov, Nikolai, Igor. Stumbled to cut way. Stream call. Side gave. Snow block fell sigh. Through to mouth. Water took. Shrink pull bad hands. Nikolai screamed. Head broke on under rock. Pink foam up. Semyon crushed no sea. Lungs whole. Balls make them. Down. Ludmilla fought. Jaw open no sound as holds cut out. Tongue eyes intake. Water walkers showed. Echoes stretch by flow. Bubble to bone. Come close bad grace. Kovatov float. Brow burn inside fire. Lens hold cross. Side grab break nail. Snow choke yell. Iron taste. Last. Zena's up freeze. Eyes sky beg. Searchers late February 26. Found bits. Mikhail Sherevin hit top. Tent in cut, things clean. Books praise great up. Shoes in line. Food stick blame. Path spread 9 no clothes to pine hurt. There Yuri K and D. Twist little. Hands black ends. Faces calm lover talk. Hillway. Zena fall freeze. Feet raw meat. Slobodin curl grin bold. Lips dry roll. Igor womb bend. Ice right. Watch always. Cut deep 4. Tomb. Ludmilla in crush no mark. Holes eat. Burn cloth poor cover. Semyon body fold. Whole eye. Ball look. Kovatov skin hard tan fire secret. No brow swell. Nikolai shell break. Juices freeze face pull. Check stutter. Big nature push. Cold quiet 5. Crush truck like 3. Hurts hide. Spot rat on stuff. Balls sea plague. Fireballs our end dance. Check city hide. Blame wins low sound. Block no proof. Mansi free. No feet strange. Spears clean. But books spill. Semyon's up shadows. Zena's cloud coals. Kovatov's hill spot. Udin fell news. Watch. yell south path. Syakhl eats, he cry, hurt truth hide, dead walk want. Winds echo, hill bad stays, bone house past. Walkers gone, maps spin wild, names call from empty, home people hide spot. Tear talk, lost mix, ball labs or old breaks, step, thumps chase start, scrapes call fight, orange close. Tent light, cut, tree run, but say, hill mind wants new, your name it know.